Hey guys, it's Cole and Kelly Watkins, and very familiar face, Saba, who is our lender partner. And today, I know last week or a couple weeks ago, we gave a market update as far as how the market is going, the Houston housing market. Today, what we want to do is give you an update on the mortgages, the interest rates in that market. I know a lot of our clients always have mortgage questions, and I always defer to our lender partners here because I have no idea what's going on as much as she does. So, Saba, please help us understand what's going on in today's market.
Yeah, so today's market looks great. We are still historically at an all-time low 30-year term, which is the most common mortgage, next to a 15-year term. A 30-year term, we are looking at anywhere in the low to mid-4s, and on a 15-year term, we are hovering the 3.5 mark, which is exceptionally low. Yeah, so we're doing great, and as a matter of fact, pricing as of last week actually got better. So it improved. So we're about 1/8 to 1/4 better from where we were in the past couple of weeks. And so what that really means is that...
Yeah, I was about to say, that's why I always defer to our lender partners. That is Greek to me, but so glad I have someone to explain it.
No, so what that really means is that it's better for the buyer. So as a buyer, you're able to capture the same rate with less of a cost, or no cost, or even capture a lower interest rate. So like I said, we are doing very well, we're very healthy, and it's just making home buying more feasible for everyone out there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different things that contribute whenever you say there's a range of interest rates. We can't just say this is what the interest rate is right now. What are some of those factors?
I wish there was, and I wish there was a silver bullet so we would be able to, address it right away. But there are so many factors that contribute to that, over a dozen factors, and I can kind of go over. So it is a very loaded question, So what's my interest rate? And that's everybody's first question. So like I said, there are several points that actually make that up. The first thing, credit. So always think, right? So the higher the credit, the lower the interest rate is going to be. That's number one. Number two is going to be the term. So 30-year, like I said, is very common. Next to that, we have a 20, a 10, or 20, a 10, a 15. Those are also very common. 30 and the 15 are the most common. 30-year is a longer term, so it's going to yield a higher interest rate. A 15-year term is, or a 10-year, you're going to get the best because it's less exposure for the bank, making it less risky, and you're going to capture the lowest interest rate with that. The down payment, so keep that in mind. So the lower the down payment, a little bit higher the interest rate. Again, we do have some great down payment options for you to be able to look at, and we can get into that later when we do a pre-approval, but if you do put down a full 20%, it does help get you a better interest rate or a lower interest rate. And then, are you going to escrow? So again, are your property taxes and your homeowner's insurance included in your payment or not? It makes a slight difference, not much, but there, so there are things like that do contribute to what your rate is going to be.
And just kind of as a side note on the escrow, is that in favor? If you escrow your payments, is that in favor?
Yeah, it's in favor of the buyer, right? Okay. So, and it's very, very slight. It's very minimal, but it, but it is going to make a difference.
And in a lot of cases that we see, sometimes we need that little difference to make the deal work.
Right.
So awesome.
So what if someone's ready to go now? They say, what is my interest rate going to be? How do they get that pre-approval process started?
So if you want to know what your interest rate is going to be, and that's a great question, we got to figure out what factors are going to come into play for you and your rate. And the only way to be able to do that is to start on a loan application. Once you start a loan application, and you can do this online, you can go online. It should take about 3 to 4 minutes to complete a full loan application. We will be able to determine exactly what rate you qualify for after looking at your overall financial profile and your credit worthiness. So that's the best way to determine what is your rate.
Oh yeah, I've never heard that, credit worthiness. Are you worthy with your credit? I don't know. So I guess speaking of credit, real quick, what is kind of a healthy, and I know that there are for different products, FHA, conventional, different products need different credit ratings.
Right.
What are different credit worthinesses?
Right, so there's different loan programs, and we've got FHA and conventional, which are two popular, conventional being our most popular loan program. And for that, at least let's just go to FHA first, because it does yield a lower credit requirement, which is about a 580 and above. So
Oh, wow.
so just keep that in mind. Obviously, the higher your credit score is, the easier it is for approvability. But not only that, you will be able to capture a lower interest rate, which will yield a lower monthly payment, which means you're going to be paying a lot less interest over the life of the loan. So we do strive for everyone to be able to at least be over a 620, even if it is on an FHA loan, because we're looking out for your overall future financial goals. So we do have products that we can actually introduce you to that require a lower on FICO.
And one last thing regarding credit, just because it just seems like before we did this video, we were trying to figure out a lot of other questions, but now they're coming to me. The credit, whenever y'all run everything, y'all have suggestions or things that you run through a program, and it helps us understand what we might need to do to improve our credit score. Is that correct?
Yeah, so that's something that I do, as a courtesy for anyone that I'm working with, in order to be able to help them secure the lowest interest rate possible. At the end of the day, you getting the best deal is exactly what we strive for. So we do have a program that we're able to implement while we're getting your pre-approval done, to be able to let you know what things could help you secure that lower interest rate, and that's something that I can work on with you.
Excellent.
So it seems like right now is a great time to buy a home, to sell a home if you're looking to buy another home. Saba has a 10-day closing program, which is really great to get your house under contract really fast. Which
Our clients
seem
have
to be
taken
moving.
advantage, yeah.
Yeah. So reach out to Saba today to get that pre-approval process started, and let us know if we can help you with any other home buying needs.